Muy buenas a todos, señores, señoritas, animales y lo que haya por allá, que estamos en otro vídeo de Genshin Impact. Y nada, hoy vamos a empezar Cariberto, que es la última, a día de hoy, misión de arconte que hay. Estuve haciendo el abismo y me salió un enemigo nuevo. El hada sombría, quizá este lo veamos hoy. Quizá aparezca en la misión esta, porque es que si no, no sé dónde aparece. Bueno, vamos a acercarnos al sitio y luego hago el ritual. Pero primero vamos a acercarnos porque tengo muchas ganas. Aquí aparece alguien... Bueno, aparece, no sé, de momento sé que aparecen dos personajes que ya conocemos. Uno, pues supongo que si habéis seguido la guía lo vais a adivinar, pero el otro yo creo que no os lo esperáis si no sabéis nada. Uy, 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 uy. Uy, 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 uy. Uy, 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 señores. Joder, vaya tirones se pegan, coño. Bueno, antes de acercarme demasiado, quiero hacer un ritual. Porque hay que ir allí. De acuerdo. Cariberto, un encuentro predestinado. Masrur de Puerto Hormos parece un tanto desconcertado tras haber recibido una carta con una dirección poco clara. Y eso ocurre aquí, en Puerto Hormos, en Sumeru. Y tenemos que hablar con este tío. Ay, 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 señores. Se acercó el momento. Llegó el momento, mejor dicho.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
¿Me permites ver la carta? Me gustaría saber quién la envió.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
Vale, hace mucho que no nos vemos. ¿Cómo les ha ido durante este tiempo? Un pajarito me contó que están viajando por Sumeru. Qué casualidad, yo también me encuentro en Puerto Hormos por motivos de trabajo. Estos días voy todas las tardes a la taberna Jafar a tomarme unas copas. Si tuviese la buena fortuna de que esta carta llegase a sus manos, vengan a verme para hablar sobre los viejos tiempos. Considérenlo cosas del destino. Saludos de su viejo y leal amigo Kaeya. Madre mía.
Kaeya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
¿Cómo no hemos pensado antes en él?
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Pues da la casualidad de que tiene ganas de verlo.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Bueno, pues sí. Madre mía, y tanto que vamos a hacer hueco. Hostia, eso no puede perderse. A ver, espera hasta... Bueno, la carta esta es la que acabamos de leer. Espera hasta la tarde del día siguiente. Joder, del día siguiente. O sea, 6... Supongo que aquí. Bueno, no lo sé, del día siguiente, 6:18. Ponía 6:18, no tiene sentido. Si es la tarde. O sea, 6:18, pero... Claro, debería ser 18 de la tarde. A ver. Ah, no, coño, 16:18. Soy gilipollas, tío. Soy gili. Soy gili. Bueno, ya lo sabéis, que tengo problemas. Y se me va la olla. Bueno, a ver. Ahora vamos a... Hay un logro que tengo por ahí. No sé ni qué era. Ah, sí, el de conseguir la reputación. Bien, pues ya está, ahora sí. De acuerdo. Vale, pues tenemos que ir justo allí. Momento, el logro. Bueno, esos de sabio en Sumeru alcanza el nivel de reputación 10. Una cosa menos. A ver, el objetivo es... Ah, míralo, está ahí el tema. Míralo, ya lo veo. ¡Kaeya! Qué tensión, ¿eh?
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaeya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Ya te echábamos de
Wait
menos.
a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
¿En soy alguien a quien le tengas miedo?
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
Entonces, ¿ya habías estado antes en Sumeru?
What makes you say that?
Viniste a Sumeru por tu cuenta. Eso es porque ya conocías el lugar, ¿no?
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Vamos, Kaeya, esto es una charla entre amigos.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Bueno, Caenria.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation
No sé
on
si
their trip to
oficialmente
Sumeru.
en algún momento del juego se dijo
It
ya eso.
wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Por cierto, ¿qué sabes sobre Caenria?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
¡Hombre!
My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Vaya caras, vaya caras.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted.
Kaeya descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
¿La Orden del Abismo?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaeya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaeya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
Si tú lo dices...
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, all right then. You go do your thing, Kaeya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
Entonces los Alberic fundaron la Orden del Abismo.
Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Hostia, chaval.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
¿Qué te trae por aquí?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
¿Has descubierto algo nuevo?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
¿Existe desde hace siglos?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Vale.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
¿Te preocupa la Orden del Abismo?
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Esperan a que Dane termine de beber y se marchan al bosque Avidya. Joder. Dirígete hacia el lugar que mencionó Dane. Bueno, esto se calienta, ¿eh? Vale, pues hay que ir ahí, pero... no sé si llegaré antes desde aquí o desde allí. Pero que esto se calienta es un hecho real, señores. Ha aparecido Kaeya, ha aparecido Dainsleif. Lo de Kaeya la verdad es que no estaba seguro yo. O sea, era algo que... al menos un secreto a voces. Que formaba parte de otro mundo seguro. De Kaenria ya no lo sé, pero... bueno, esto no tiene nada que ver con la misión. A mí esto me tiene harto ya de que salgan siempre eventos súbitos, tío. Qué pesadilla. Pero bueno, ya se ha confirmado ahora sí del todo, o sea, igualmente. Kaeya viene de Kaenria y Dainsleif ya se sabía, así que... espera un momento. Joder, tío. Quería cazar a ese cerdo. Hay un logro que te tienes que cazar 200 animales, no me quedan tantos. Pero... a ver, voy a esperar a que el tiempo... Ahí. Vale, hemos llegado al sitio. Bueno, pues a ver qué ocurre aquí.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
De acuerdo.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Sí, entra tú primero. De acuerdo, entra en la casa para investigar. Pues vamos a entrar, a ver. Ay, 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 señores. Abrir puerta. Ay, 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 ay.
So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Investigate carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
A ver, ¿qué es esto?
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable.
No sé. A ver.
Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane.
Muy bien, Dane. A ver. Falta este.
There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
Qué exagerada. ¿Qué puede haber dentro de la caja? Claro, nada, ¿verdad?
Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box?
Tiene pinta de ser un espejo común y corriente.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret.
Pues no. Eso
Doesn't
parece.
look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Bueno. Inspección al exterior.
Monsters? Wow! Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose! He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal.
Okay,
Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Bueno, Paimon, tú tranquila. Déjamelo a mí.
No escape. Squall Fury.
Se acabó. Bueno, pues facilito.
I
A ver.
doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Bueno, se acerca la noche, supongo. Y cuando se acerca la noche suelen aparecer conversaciones interesantes. De acuerdo, entonces tengo que encender esto, ¿no? Perfecto. Paimon y tú prenden la fogata y de repente ya es de noche. Uy, uy, uy. Se viene conversación intensa, ¿eh?
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Eso son muchas palabras para una glotona como tú.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Este viaje es tan divertido porque tú estás conmigo, Paimon.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing, Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister? Stars?
A ver. Solíamos mirar las estrellas juntos. ¿Cómo hacemos nosotros ahora?
Wow.
Viajamos por el mar de estrellas sin separarnos nunca. Presenciamos las esperanzas y desilusiones del universo. Bueno. Es la primera vez que estamos lejos el uno del otro. A mí no me gustaría saber qué es lo que sucede.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, heavenly principles. And you too, Tevat.
Ya verás, orden celestial.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead. Because if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Gracias, Paimon.
All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you
Wow,
up.
qué raro que no te duermas tú antes que yo.
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Tengo que aprovechar la oportunidad.
Nighty night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
No sé por qué, tío. ¿Por qué tiene tanta prisa ahora de repente en que me vaya a dormir? Te dejas llevar por el sueño mientras rememoras recuerdos con tu hermana. Uy. Me parece inquietante estas preguntas de Paimon. Yo entiendo que lleva mucho tiempo viajando conmigo y a lo mejor tenga curiosidad, pues que de vez en cuando pues haga esa pregunta. O sea, hasta ahí no hay por qué sospechar, pero que tenga ganas de que me vaya a dormir así de repente.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Bueno. Dain.
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
¿Por qué se va otra vez al bosque? O sea, solo por tener los ojos llorosos llegó a la conclusión de que he soñado con mi hermana. ¿Acaso he dormido durante toda la noche? Paimon no me despertó para mi turno de guardia. Un momento, ¿dónde está Paimon? Me parece recordar que Dain vino. ¿Será que Paimon se marchó con él al bosque al ver que todavía no me había despertado? Sea como sea, estoy solo. Me levantaré para estirar las piernas e inspeccionar un poco la zona. Ese ruido venía del interior de la casa. Paimon, ¿eres tú? No me responde, será mejor que entre. Ay, 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 ay. ¡Uy! Logro. Eso no me lo esperaba, de repente. Entra para buscar a Paimon. Bueno, antes de entrar vamos a mirar el logro, obviamente. ¡Ah! No puedo, me acuerdo. Curioso,
Too slow.
A ver.
Halt! What do you think?
Qué susto.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Be gone.
Tranquilo, solo busco a quien me acompaña en mi viaje.
Your travel companion.
Esos ojos son igual que los de
The one
Dainsleif,
that
tío.
was keeping watch by your side last night. Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
Así que es cierto, se fue al bosque, aunque tampoco puedo fiarme por completo de este tipo. Entonces, ¿me observaste mientras dormía?
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
Este tipo es un poco extraño, tengo que averiguar qué es lo que intenta ocultar.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Creo que me va a costar encontrar a mi amiga en el bosque.
If you must. Suit yourself. I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
Ya verás que yo soy buena gente.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm
¿Puedo
heading
entrar
in.
contigo?
You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay?
No te preocupes, ya nada me sorprende.
Come on then.
Madre mía. Bueno, pues tocará entrar. A ver qué ocurre ahora. Madre mía. ¡Hombre! Un Gilichur. ¿Tienes un Gilichur de mascota?
Mind your own business. And don't worry. He isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
¿Eres de Kaenri?
You know Conria? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Conria?
Es que ya he visto a otras personas de Kaenri antes. Tus ojos.
Do you worship a god,
A
traveler?
ver, no creo en ningún dios y además algunos de ellos son mis enemigos. No creo en los dioses, pero algunos de ellos son mis amigos.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my
¿Qué carácter tiene la
enemies.
gente de Kaenri?
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
¿Qué es exactamente la maldición de la inmortalidad?
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home. Our loved ones. Everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
Con que Aide tiene que vivir con la misma maldición que Dain. ¿Por qué algunas personas se transformaron en Gilichurs? O al revés, ¿por qué? Es que, joder, las dos preguntas son interesantes, pero supongo que nos lleva a lo mismo. Voy a poner la primera.
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
O sea, de otros territorios. O sea, los Gilichurs son gente de Caenria, pero con una ascendencia de otra región, supongo. Entonces este Gilichur es
Cariberto, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. And then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Cariberto faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes.
No sé si eso lo... Tío, es que eso que tiene ahí en el brazo el Gilichur es el... ¿cómo decirlo, coño? Ese pañuelo azul. No sé, tío, si lo tiene ahí.
I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
Ah, ¿y qué hay de su madre?
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
Debes haberlo pasado muy mal.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Cariberto.
Bueno, ¿y qué piensas hacer ahora?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Cariberto, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Obviamente, amigo. Habla con Aide. Es que ese pañuelo azul... No sé, tío. A ver... Abrir puerta. Bueno, entonces, ¿qué estamos? ¿Realmente como en otra dimensión o qué ha pasado, tío? Porque aquí no está Paimon. Un poco raro. A ver, ¿qué pasa? ¿Una mesa de fabricación?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Cariberto here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here.
Y esto coincide con lo de Kaeya, que justo ha venido a Sumeru por algo.
One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
¿La lucidez mental? En la cima, Den dijo que la maldición es irreversible. ¿De verdad tendrá efecto esa medicina?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work.
¿Dónde oíste hablar de esta medicina?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden
Debe haber una buena razón para que fuera prohibido.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
Bueno. Te entiendo. No te queda más remedio que intentarlo.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes.
Recordemos...
Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long.
¿Qué? Hostia, me acabo de acordar. Cuando nos hemos reunido con Kaeya, lo primero que le hemos preguntado de las primeras cosas es si ya había estado antes en Sumeru. Porque por algún motivo ha vuelto. O sea, ha venido él solo. Y de pequeño vino. A ver si va a ser el Gilichur Kaeya de pequeño, tío. Es lo único que se me ocurre. A ver si este va a ser el padre adoptivo de Kaeya.
As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make
Y ahí lo de
this
los
medicine.
ojos.
My
Es que esa es mi
hands
teoría,
don't
tío.
have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. Oh, thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
Vale. Uy, esto se parece a la seta ruca de bata, ¿no? Bueno, nunca había visto un champiñón como este.
Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
Sí, creo que tengo alguno.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Es que el pañuelo, además del Gilichur, no sé por qué, el color azul me recordaba a Kaeya. Vale, champiñón extraño. ¿De verdad puede crecer en un sitio no sé qué? Bueno, a ver, Eide, ¿qué me dices tú?
Without your help,
Bueno, no te
thank you.
preocupes. Vamos a actuar. Sintetizar. Tierra y agua, fuego y viento creen para mí lo que más quiero. Vale, medicina prohibida sin nombre de la corte real. Bueno, pues tocará sintetizar. De acuerdo, nada mal, sí señor. Ya está, ¿no? Hostia, que tenía el logro de antes pendiente. Vale, primero vamos a leer lo de la medicina y luego los logros. Hostia, es que esto está calentito, tío. Muy jodidamente calentito. A ver, ¿dónde coño está? Aquí. No, esta es la carta de antes. Vale, ahí está la medicina prohibida sin nombre de la corte real. De acuerdo. Ah, que aún no puedo mirar los logros porque estoy dentro del mundo este, es cierto. Vale.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
¿No tenemos que darle la medicina a Cariberto?
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this Medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
No debe ser agradable para alguien de Caenria. ¿Debería pedirle a Naida que nos ayude? Será mejor que no. Ede detesta a los dioses y podría alterarle demasiado. Lo haremos a su manera.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
Bueno, no te preocupes. Entiendo la situación. Bueno, pues entonces vamos a ir a la estatua. Y voy a ir volando, no voy a ir teletransportándome. A ver si la voy a liar. Iremos tranquilamente. Vale, ya hemos llegado. Veamos.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul. My son, Cariberto. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Cariberto to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
No sé muy bien lo que sucedió realmente durante el desastre de Caenria, pero no me cabe la menor duda de que su gente sufrió muchísimo. De veras era imposible que los dioses y Caenria coexistieran.
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Seguro que se recuperará. Bueno, pues dale la medicina al Gilichur. Tocará volver. Vámonos. Madre mía. Qué situación, señores. Qué situación. Claro, no sé yo. Claro, mirad el mapa. O sea... Ah, no puedo mirar el mapa tampoco. Vale, vale. Se ve como que hay límite de mapa. Que no se puede ir muy lejos. Madre mía. A ver qué pasa. Vale, entramos. Cariberto. Tengo cositas.
Cariberto?
El Gilichur permanece quieto. Apenas es capaz de reaccionar a lo que le rodea.
We've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
Bueno, con tu ayuda, Aide le da a Gilichur la medicina que prepararon.
Cariberto, it's me. It's your father. Cariberto.
¿Hay alguna reacción?
Cariberto, please, say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were... But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Cariberto? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Cariberto. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
Aide, para.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Cálmate, Eide, debe haber otro motivo.
Other reasons. What do you mean?
Quizá el tratamiento que le dimos no esté completo.
You really think so?
¿Que piensas rendirte antes de intentarlo por todos los medios posibles?
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
Esa es la actitud. La inmortalidad es un tormento cuando has perdido la esperanza.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
¿Dónde conseguiste esos champiñones?
I grow them in that field.
¿Los champiñones se pueden
The
cultivar?
details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
¿Qué remedio?
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Cariberto. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Entendido.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Bueno, pues el tiempo pasa volando y sin darte cuenta ya son las 2 de la tarde. De acuerdo. ¿Qué me dices? Curiosidad, ¿eh?
Please.
Vale, es que, tío, tengo curiosidad por todo aquí. O sea que... Bueno, pues nada. Habrá que ir rápido. A ver, madre mía, esto está emocionante. También os digo, espero que no sé cuánto se puede alargar esto, porque de aquí no puedo salir. O sea, yo no puedo ahora salir del juego, porque si salgo tendría que empezar de... No sé, desde el principio, supongo. No sé cuánto quedará. Oye, hay alguien aquí. Uy.
The ecological issues in this area require
You scholars and your big words. My whole family's having a hard time.
¿Qué cojones? Esta gente... No sé qué hace aquí, pero bueno. Vale, hemos llegado al sitio. A ver. De acuerdo. Agua para regar champiñones extraños. Un momento, vamos a revisar esto ahora. Vale, pues ahí está, y ahora tocará volver. Tocará volver, no queda otra. A ver cómo llego rápido yo. Es que está muy lejos, tío, eso, a ver. Ah, yo no sé si habrá alguna cosita más por aquí. O sea, aquí dentro me puedo meter. O sea, poder puedo, pero... No sé si merece la pena explorar aquí, la verdad. Vamos a subir, pero... Es curioso que esto esté abierto. O sea, lo podían haber dejado cerrado perfectamente. Vale, desde aquí subimos. Vale, vale, esto me gusta, me gusta, me gusta. Bueno, vamos a ir rápido porque no sé cuánto puede quedar de esto. Y llevo 48 minutos. Bueno, ya tengo la agüita, amigo. Eide.
Ah, you're back. Cariberto's condition is stable.
Bueno, está bien.
By which I mean he still isn't responding.
Eso ya no está tan bien.
Anyway, give me the water.
De acuerdo, pues nada, tome la agüita, cómetelo. Bueno, bébetelo. Eide riega el campo de cultivo con cuidado.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house.
Yo me encargaré de proteger
Understand?
tu secreto.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
Vale, espera junto al campo de cultivo a que Eide regrese un rato después. Bueno, ¿por qué aparecen tantos monstruos de repente? Qué extraño, parece que vienen directamente al campo de cultivo. ¿Será que regar los cultivos atrae a los monstruos de alguna forma? Me encargaré de ellos cuanto antes. Bueno, pues tocará demostrar quién manda aquí. Vale, fuera, fuera. Pum, pum. Ah, ¿qué más? Bueno, no pasa nada. Y ya está, solucionado, de acuerdo.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
Vale, se esparce el fertilizante que contiene poder elemental y surte efecto rápidamente.
Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Bueno, más o menos. A ver. Primero recogemos los champiñones. Prepara la medicina prohibida. Sí. Preparémosla. A ver si esta vez, no sé, conseguimos algún resultado deseoso. A ver, Eide. Eide, la medicina ya está lista. ¿Qué piensas?
Sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
Cariberto te necesita.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the statue of the Seven.
Bueno, pues vamos. Hay que confiar, compañero. Hay que confiar. Bueno, pues nada, a ver si ocurre algo esta vez. Esperemos que sí. Hay que confiar, repito. Hay que tener esperanza. Vale, pues hemos vuelto. Estatua.
Let's begin.
Responde a nuestra llamada. Uy.
Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cariberto?
No, porque no tenía el pañuelo.
Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on, we have to catch up with him.
No, era él, porque no tenía pañuelo, a no ser que se lo haya quitado. Bueno, vamos a ir para allí. A ver. Porque aquí hay gente, pero esta gente no sé qué cojones hace aquí. Un poco raro sí que me parece. Vale, mira, nos metemos justamente aquí, ¿no? Ahora. A ver qué pasa aquí. Ay, ay, ay.
That's not Cariberto.
No lleva un pañuelo de seda en el brazo.
Right. Cariberto's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
¿No crees que ese Gilichur es un poco raro?
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
Tendremos que averiguarlo.
Yes. The more we know about Hilly Churls, the better.
Venga, vamos. Tengo curiosidad yo ahora. Vale, bueno. Uy, señores. Uy. ¿Va a desaparecer? No.
Did it go in here?
Hostia, chaval.
Well, let's head in.
Vale, esto es un dominio, supongo. No lo sé, tío, pero esto está jodidamente emocionante, ¿eh? Madre mía, este Gilichur nos ha llevado aquí, de algún modo. No sé, pero los Gilichur son ¿cómo lo digo? Ciudadanos de la antigua Ganria. Hostia, ¿esto no es la Sima?
What a ghastly place.
Ya sé lo que es, esto es Incanomilla.
I swear I've never noticed it before.
¿Qué están haciendo esos Gilichur?
It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest.
Bueno.
I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
El aire que se respira aquí, este sitio tan espeluznante, ¿no será...? Sí, es lo que he dicho yo, se nota, ¿eh? Esto es en Canomilla, tío. Estoy antes que... A ver, parece la cima a veces, pero... Yo creo que es en Canomilla, ¿eh? Vamos a ver. No, vamos a seguirles. Tengo mucha curiosidad. Tío, esto es una maldita locura, ¿eh? Mira, ahí hay un... Es como una especie de dominio. Pero es que esto es como en Canomilla, macho. Voy a mirar si hay algún... Oye, ¿por qué? Sí. Oye, ¿es malo que los mate o...? Yo no quería matarlos, pero... A lo mejor por utilizar a Escaramuch los he matado sin querer. Joder, tío, qué triste. A ver, ¿aquí hay algo? No, sospechoso, jodidamente sospechoso. Bueno, pues... Tío, es que me dan ganas de revisar bien, A ver si hay algo por ahí. Este lugar me parece jodidamente misterioso. ¡Hostia, chaval! Qué bien hemos hecho, en revisar. Si hay un cofre, pueden haber dos, como siempre digo. Bueno, entonces hay que seguir por aquí. ¡Bueno! ¿Dónde estamos ahora?
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
No lo sé. Pero esto huele raro, Cuidado porque aquí nos podemos encontrar a alguien importante. Más gilichurls. Esto está lleno de gilichurls. Bueno, vamos a pensar que son los tres de antes, ¿de acuerdo? Que no los hemos matado. A ver, sigue explorando. Uy. Fuera. A ver, ¿por qué salen tantos? No lo sé, a lo mejor tenía que matarlos. Pero antes de nada voy a revisar bien, a ver si hay alguna cosita por aquí. Si hay un cofre, hombre, a por él. Ya os lo digo yo. A por él, sin miedo además. Pero parece que no hay nada, No, parece que no hay nada. A ver, coño, no te choques. Llevo 58 minutos. Mira, hay un cofre. Bueno, pues tocará seguir. Madre mía, tío. No sé dónde... Es que no sé exactamente qué buscamos aquí. Entender el motivo de los gilichus. No sé, tío. Esto es interesantísimo. Tenía unas ganas ya de hacer esta misión. Bueno, a ver. Vale. No sé lo que va a durar el vídeo, tío. Lo dividiré en dos a lo mejor. No lo sé. Vale, fuera. Vale, fuera. A ver, ¿qué ocurre aquí? ¿Qué hay que hacer? Recoger. Ah, perfecto, me interesa. De acuerdo, pues entonces... Vale. Joder, pero no, tío, es que qué rabia me da cuando... No quiero atacarles. No influye en nada, ¿no? El atacarles o no. Pero lo hago sin querer, tío. O sea, es que... Es acercarme un poco y se vuelven locos. Y no lo entiendo, pero bueno. Vamos por el otro lado, a ver. Aquí hay un cofre, tío. Aquí hay un cofre, chaval, que te he visto. Hay que buscar la forma de... Quizá desde aquí. No. Tiene que haber una entrada, tío. No la encuentro, A lo mejor tengo que... Es que el tema está ahí dentro. Claro, yo no puedo... Bueno, a lo mejor tengo que venir por aquí. No lo sé. Espero que sea esto, porque si no me voy a enfadar, tío. No quiero dejarme nada atrás.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down?
Vale.
Or gravity itself?
Oye, esa voz era nuestra, pero esa no es la voz del viajero, ¿no? ¿Qué cojones? Ah, amigo, hemos abierto una puerta. Bueno, pues si se puede abrir una, se pueden abrir dos. ¿No? No sé. No sé, tío, no lo sé.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Vale, falta una runa y debe estar arriba de la puerta que se ha abierto. Y vamos a entrar de nuevo aquí. Vale, pues nada, me gusta. Esto es un puzzle, ¿eh? Un puzzlecito bonito, capullito. De acuerdo. No sé cuál de las dos puertas se habrá abierto, pero parece que esta. Bueno, encima aquí está el cofre sofisticado, que es lo que yo quería. De acuerdo. La otra puerta falta por abrir aún. Ah, vale. Es aquí. Bueno. Pues esta es la que nos faltaba. Vale, hemos llegado. Vale, ya está, señores. Madre mía. Abrir puerta. Ay. Vale, a ver, sigue explorando. A ver, hay una caída tenebrosa, ¿eh? De acuerdo, hemos llegado a la sala de antes, creo. Tío, me encanta que cuando se abre la puerta aparece como un halo de luz azul. Bueno.
Halt, humans. Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
Un emisario del abismo, no puede ser. Nunca he visto a uno como este en la orden del abismo.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Tío, esto es una maldita pasada. Este es el enemigo que os he mostrado al principio de este vídeo. Que apareció en el abismo, tío, que lo pusieron nuevo ayer. Bueno, cuando veáis esto, pues no es ayer, pero... Bueno, pues nada, ¿ahora qué? Venga, Shangling, hay que aprovechar esto, ¿eh? Bien, joder, bien. Ya está. Necesito más Shangling. Hombre, tiene diferentes ataques, pero claro, el origen de este, el del anterior creo que no se llegó a comentar, pero es que, claro, este es nuevo, tío. Venga, va, que ya acabamos. Se acabó, amigos, se acabó. Que se acabó, coño. Bien. Bueno. Nunca los llegamos a matar. Ya me he encontrado con tipos como ese.
Was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
¿Qué dices?
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him.
Tienes unos gustos muy particulares.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
Mira, te pasa lo que a mí, amigo. Vale, pues tocará ir por ahí. Entonces aquí ya no hay nada más. Tocará ir por aquí, madre mía. Cómo me gusta que se abra lenta la puerta, dándole más emoción aún. Dios mío, tío. De acuerdo, pues sigamos. Vale, hay un cofre aquí. Me gusta que hayan cofres, joder. Me gusta mucho, además. De acuerdo. Pero, ¿qué coño habrá ya? En el fondo, ¿qué coño habrá? Es que no tiene sentido, tío. A ver qué ocurre aquí.
I think we've made it to the end.
¿Qué es esa cosa? Amarrada con cadenas pendiendo de la nada con aire tan siniestro, tal y como la estatua profanada que vimos en aquel entonces. Efectivamente. De esto hace mucho tiempo ya, ¿eh? Con que guarda relación con la Orden del Abismo. Y estos Gilichurs también me recuerdan mucho a aquel ladrón de tesoros. Estaban rezando... Es verdad. Que eran ciudadanos de Caenria, de este sitio me da mala espina. Vámonos de aquí. ¡Eide!
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for a power that you covet?
¿De quién es esa voz? Viene de mi mente y Eide no puede escucharla.
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
Un pecador.
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you, and I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
¿Quién eres? ¿Qué quieres decirme con todo esto? La voz desapareció. Qué auténtica locura. ¿Eide?
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
¿Te encuentras bien ahora?
I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
Pasa algo raro en este sitio. Tenemos que irnos.
Is that so? All right. As you wish.
Bueno. Se marchan de la escalofriante cueva y regresan a casa de Eide. No sé, tío, pero esto me parece impresionante. Son tantas preguntas sin responder. ¡Ay, señor! ¡Ay, señor! Bueno, a ver qué ocurre, porque esto tarda en cargarse. Siempre sin prisa. Yo hoy voy a comer hamburguesa y eso para mí ya también lo es todo. Lo es todo. ¡Ay!
Oh, Cariberto! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay.
¿Ya no es necesario orar ante la estatua de los 7?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the 7, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
Si eso es lo que pienso.
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
Administran otra dosis de medicina al Gilichur.
Cariberto.
Cuidado. Cuidado.
Papa?
Cariberto! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Cariberto, my dear son!
¿Quién lo habría imaginado?
You see, it worked! Cariberto can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Cariberto, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Tío, ¿cómo se nota que es Kaeya, tío? O sea...
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes, this is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Cariberto? Are you fully awake now?
Yes.
Qué bueno,
It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Cariberto, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and, you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Padre e hijo hablan largo y tendido.
Not
Bueno, no he podido
since
leer.
that day
Joder.
have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
Es sin duda increíble.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was
Increíble,
a waste of
tío.
time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave... Now, that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
Pero ese no era un dios, Eide, era un
A
pecador.
sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Bueno, no tiene remedio. Esta experiencia ha afectado mucho a Eide. Puede que antes fuera un tanto inestable, pero esta devoción tan ferviente y repentina... En fin, tendré que ir con él de todas formas. Recuerdo que había muchos monstruos por la zona. No puedo permitir que le hagan nada a Eide. Bueno. Esto sigue, tío. Esto sigue, joder. Bueno, pues nada. No puedo terminar esto, tío. Vuelvo a entrar en la cueva. Bueno, pues nada, hay 3 logros pendientes que de momento no puedo revisar. Pero tenemos que volver a la cueva. Por lo tanto, pues nada. volvamos a la cueva, joder.
The wind rises.
A ver qué tal, señores, porque esto está frenético, frenético, inquietantemente frenético. A ver, ya hemos vuelto. Vuelve a entrar. No, yo entro. No te choques, jodido cerdo. Venga. Coño. Tengo prisa y tú chocándote. ¿Que eres tonto? ¿Qué te pasa? Vale, pues a lo mejor... ¿Qué puedo hacer aquí ahora? Ay. Santuario desconocido otra vez. No sé, llevo 1 hora y 15 ya, tío. Yo no sé por qué coño te obligan a hacerlo todo del tirón. Claro, yo si salgo del juego, no sé, supongo que todo esto ya estará hecho, ¿no? A lo mejor divido el vídeo en 2, es que no sé lo que me va a llevar, la verdad. Bueno, pues vea dónde está la estatua extraña. Un momento, vengo de ahí, ¿no? Un momento. Aquí detrás no hay nada, ¿no? No. Inquietante, señores, inquietante. Tocará ir para adelante, sí señor. Si atrás no hay nada, lo habrá adelante. Buah. Vale, aquí hay... Bueno, estamos en el mismo lugar de antes. Vale, fuera. Fuera, cerdos. Se abrió la puerta de nuevo. Esto ahora está cerrado. No sé si habrá algún cofre más. Yo no he visto nada. Espero no haberme dejado ninguno. Vale, toca volver por aquí. Esto me parece sencillamente brillante, señores. Brillante. No puedo decir más. De acuerdo. Tocará abrir esta puerta. Vea dónde está la estatua extraña. Estamos en nuestro sino, está escrito. Oye, hace rato que estamos ahí, creo. No lo sé, ya he perdido la cuenta. ¿Y ahora qué? A ver.
What happened?
¿A dónde
The
fue?
Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too. Was it all an illusion?
Es imposible que ambos hayamos tenido la misma ilusión.
Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again.
No te detendrás hasta salirte con la tuya, ¿eh?
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
Madre mía. Acompañas a Aide, que parece un tanto ausente, de vuelta a la casa. ¿Otra vez? Pues vale, volvamos a casa. Ay, señor, que no paramos, que no paramos. Esta música es diferente a lo que hemos escuchado hasta ahora.
Cariberto?
Oh.
Where has he gone?
¿Será que...?
Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
¿Dónde podrá haber ido?
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
Pensemos una manera de encontrarlo.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh, no. Did he...
Bueno. El espejo.
The mirror, it's broken.
¿El espejo no estaba roto ya antes? ¿Qué significa el
He
espejo
must have
roto?
taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told. We have to find him.
Madre mía. De acuerdo, busca pistas en el exterior. Pues tocará buscar. A ver.
It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Pues sigamos. Esto no puede detenerse ahora, ¿eh? Esto no puede detenerse ahora.
Cariberto, where are you?
Cuidado. Ahí hay gente, ¿eh?
Curses. Forest rangers.
Hey, who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Buena pregunta.
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way.
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Hey, cálmate.
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up.
¿Por qué me resulta familiar la cara de los dos?
There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You... Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same! I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Cariberto!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers!
Hey, detente. Consigues que todos se tranquilicen un poco.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, Forest Rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
¿Ves, Eide? Aún hay esperanza.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Lo siento, compañera. Tenemos asuntos que atender. De acuerdo, entonces tenemos que ir por allí, ¿no? A 80 metros. Ay, ay, ay. Vale, ahí hay alguien. Ay, 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 ay. Ahí está.
Cariberto.
Pero no tiene el pañuelo porque se lo había quitado, es verdad. Lo encontramos.
Cariberto, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Cariberto, come back. It's time to go back. Cariberto?
Ha vuelto asustado anterior.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Come, Cariberto, we have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
¿Le habrá afectado aquel extraño poder? A ver qué ocurre aquí, tío. Oh, escena.
Papa.
Cariberto.
Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Cariberto. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
Madre mía.
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
¿Qué ha pasado? Me desmayé. Me parece recordar que Cariberto se quitó la máscara y entonces...
Ah, traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time.
¿Cómo que ya descubriste quién soy?
I suspected it was you. Oh, from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
Pero yo nunca te había visto antes.
Of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberich.
Estaba clarísimo, tío. O sea, lo del apellido, al menos. ¿Quién rayos eres tú?
You saw too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Cariberto and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
¿Qué pasó con Cariberto?
It's no business of yours.
Bueno.
A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Cariberto did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
El telar del destino otra vez. Sin duda es algo relacionado con el peligroso y siniestro abismo.
Sinister. Dangerous. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous. We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss.
¿En serio?
A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Princess of Conria.
¿Qué dices?
Why did he just call me?
Traveler. Estupefacto estoy. Estupefacto. Madre mía, tío. De aquí se puede empezar a sacar 1000 teorías ahora. A ver qué ocurre, a ver qué ocurre. ¡Hombre! Madre mía, tío. Estoy en shock.
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
El fundador de la Orden del Abismo, Alberich.
You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
Mi hermana salió con él, ¿cierto?
You could say that. She wouldn't be the Abyss Order's princess otherwise.
Are you all right? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
Tengo algo que contarles. Al escucharte, Dainsleif se sume en sus pensamientos.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief.
Tío, es que también tiene los ojos de Dainsleif, ¿no? Hostia,
Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the loom of fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clothar Alberich's son, Cariberto, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path?
Me pregunto qué se le pasó por la cabeza en aquel momento. Pero ahora podemos estar seguros de una cosa. Sabemos que para ella no fue un recuerdo feliz.
Clearly this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Casi olvido que hay algo que necesito comprobar. Quiero saber qué hay enterrado en este campo de cultivo.
What does that have to do with anything?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
Vale, tras un rato, Dainsleif y tú descubren lo que hay bajo el cultivo.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon. Did you rebury them yet?
Sí, ya puedes abrir los
Male and
ojos.
female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
Ese hombre era Clotario Alberich.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clothar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Quizás sea eso.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Oh, no.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
¿Estás hablando de la voz que escuché en la cabeza?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the traveler? How is that possible?
A ver, Paimon tiene razón. Aquello no era más que un
I fear
recuerdo.
that while these things would limit anyone else...
What? Why? What is he?
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two
Por
of us
cierto,
again.
Paimon,
What is it?
te he echado mucho de menos.
Huh?
Qué bonito. Madre, tío, estos es que nos dejan a medias siempre. Es que lo hacen tan bien y son tan cerdos. Bueno, todos los logros los vamos a revisar ahora porque estos señores... esto merece recompensa. O sea, estoy en shock. Este shock y esta paciencia que tenemos merece ser recompensada. Madre mía. Pues no sé, quizá lo suban en un mismo vídeo todo. A ver, deambulando por la noche estrellada, evoca los recuerdos relacionados con tu hermana, experiencia cercana a la muerte, crea un medicamento que traiga esperanza a la otra orilla del destino, sé testigo del milagro llevado a cabo por el pecador. Cariberto, completa la misión. Cariberto. Bueno, pues ya está, hemos terminado esto, ya realmente no queda absolutamente nada. Yo fuera de grabación haré, pues, cosas que puedan quedar. Pero claro, ahora toca esperar a que actualicen el juego y me añada más cosas, porque de momento a día de hoy no hay nada más. ¿Veis? O sea que, señores, cuando aparezcan cosas nuevas yo iré subiendo vídeos de Genshin, como hago siempre, durante el segundo vídeo diario y todo el rollo. Y no sé ni dónde dejarlo, tío. La verdad, lo voy a dejar en la ciudad de Sumeru, ¿de acuerdo? Y ya veremos cuando traigo otro vídeo episódico, cuando actualicen el juego. Así que no me enrollo más. Bueno, claro, no sé. Bueno, yo ya sé qué juego voy a traer, no voy a decir nada. Pero quizá lo empecemos mañana, así que no me enrollo más. Disfrutad de vuestros días, pero recordad sobre todo de vuestras noches. ¡Hasta la próxima!